who have had so many years of experience in immigration law, and I hope there is a good answer for him. This is a young man who is working as a lifeguard, actually, through an employer that is based in the East Coast. So he mentioned to me that it was like a work visa, something like for the summer job. He's a student from Colombia, and he was given this summer job, but soon to be expiring. What he wanted to know is, can he extend that, or can he overstay and look for an employment, or is he supposed to return to Colombia upon the completion of his tour, of his duty, meaning to say his summer internship?
Look, I assume that he had a short-term working visa.
Yes.
And again, if he overstays, then he will not be able to change his status to anything except by marriage to an American citizen.
Oh, I see.
If he overstays, he may wait until he gets married, and then he can get a green card based on the marriage.
I see.
If he wants it, if he has another employer offering him a job, he needs to make a new application, which will also require him, I believe, to leave the country and come back again.
I see. So, would it be safe to say, Attorney Golan, that if he does his summer job here for this month and he goes back to Colombia, then he applies again for next year, will he be approved, or that's something that is not approvable anyway because he's doing it the second time? Or can he do it every year?
If he left in a timely manner,
I see.
If he left in a timely manner and he has a new petition from a new temporary employer, he can be approved again.
I see. Very good. Because he's a student, actually, university student in Colombia, and would like to experience life in the United States. But he was considering studying here and working at the same time. So that's a good answer from Attorney Golan, that it's better to go back to the country and apply again. Now, Attorney Golan, earlier you mentioned that at the airport, they can also check if they have overstayed in the country. In other words, all people that overstay, there is a record. They would know if you ever stayed here and how long you overstayed. Is that right?
Most people, yes, because when they leave, if they leave through an airport, then there is a record when they left.
And that is a big negative.
If they left through the border without a record, then there is no record that they ever left.
Oh, I see. So how does that affect the re-entry if there's delay? Let's say they're interviewed at the consulate office in their home country. Will the consul see that type of situation also, that they overstayed and will not be granted another visa?
Yes.
I see. All right. So that's a big negative on the part. So
and if they have a multiple entry visa and they overstay and then they come again on the same visa, then the immigration officer at the airport may refuse them entry.
I see. What about those people that come in on a tourist visa and do some type of work and earn a little bit without recording it? Is that something that can also be tracked or traced by immigration, meaning they will know if they worked illegally?
Look, if it is not recorded, then it cannot be traced.
I see.
But then it can be traced if they look at the telephone of the person and see the telephone numbers and some correspondence.